Hello guys, welcome back.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kenny.
And I'm Jenny.
Does it feel cold?
A little bit.
Let's go. We've been in a relationship for 5.5 years, right?
Yes.
We are here to discuss a number of things with you guys. We've recently seen some comments on some of our videos asking us a few questions about our relationship and marriage issues. People have been wondering, how can you be in a relationship for this long and you haven't gotten married yet?
Yes.
So we're here to talk about those things and also to share with you some of the experiences that we've had.
In our relationship, I don't even remember that we spent a day without each other. We didn't have any times when we just wanted to rest from each other or something like that.
Our relationship has stood the test of time.
Yes.
And finally, guys, we are here to share with you some good news. 2 years ago, we traveled to Kyrgyzstan, Jenny's country.
Oh, time flies, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
We traveled there to meet the parents and also just respectfully ask for a blessing. Yeah, Dad came to Taiwan. We didn't document most of it. Where I come from in Africa, we believe so much in parents' blessings, and also you have to meet your wife-to-be or your girlfriend's parents if something is serious. So we went to Kyrgyzstan and we met the parents, and we had a good meeting with them, and I had to take some time to build a relationship with them as well, not just with Jenny, because they also had to get to know me a little bit. And finally we can confidently say that we are good, right? Your hand seems to be tired, right?
Yes, a little
Let's
bit.
walk a little.
How did you feel when we went to my country?
I felt very nice. I was happy to go there because I was anxiously waiting for this moment. And finally it came. And I remember when we arrived there, I didn't know what to think at first. I didn't know the reaction of Dad and Mom when they meet me. But I was very excited. At the same time, a little bit scared. And I remember because we had to wait for the bags, they took some time to arrive. As we were waiting, I was like, how should I present myself to Dad and what is he going to feel? And then we went out and found him waiting for us. He started hugging you, kissing you. At that moment, I was like, should I hug him? Should I shake his hand? I just gave him my hand. I shook his hand. And it was amazing. I felt very nice.
Yeah, I remember that day he was like holding you like this when we went out of the airport, trying to talk to you. I was even wondering how you're communicating and how was the communication in general with my dad, because some days I remember you were staying just one-on-one with him and I have no idea how you talked.
You know, starting from the airport, remember you and Mom were behind?
We were behind.
And me and Dad were in front.
Yes.
and we're just walking at first, and he would be like, good? Yes, I'm good. So most of the conversation we had was just like, good?
Some words,
Yeah,
right?
good.
Oh, I see.
Do you like this place? I said, yes, I like. Like simple conversation we had with him. And I remember in the car, we sat, as you're with mom talking, we started using Google Translate. You know, he will ask me a question, how have you been? It's nice to see you finally after a long time. Then I would wait, so how was your flight? So our flight was fine, thanks Dad. I think it was a unique experience using the Google Translate and also just listening to what he wanted to say. Yeah, so, and then later after we stayed there like 1 week or 2 weeks, again we had another chance to be together like in the car. Then that's when he started asking me like those serious questions, you know, like,
okay. What did he ask you?
What do you think about my daughter? My daughter means the world to me. She's so precious to me. She's my princess. In my head, I'm just like, yes, I know she's your princess, but how do I respond to this question?
Yeah.
My daughter is like my princess.
She's my princess too.
Teary.
Yeah, it's so touching.
And then I'm like, yes, Dad, I understand and I appreciate how you raised your daughter. She's a very good and kind person. You know, when I'm talking to him like this,
yes,
I have to be careful not to say, I love my baby.
Because sometimes Google Translate doesn't give you an accurate translation.
Yeah, it will say something else, something crazy. But then I'm like, I'm very happy to meet you, Dad, and I'm blessed to meet your daughter. She's actually a blessing to me. She's a very decent girl. And then you would reply, get the Google Translate again and say, would you like to stay in Kyrgyzstan? Because I think that's one of the questions he had in his mind. He was like, if these two want to be together,
where are they gonna live?
Where are they gonna live?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Dad, I've not thought about staying in Kyrgyzstan for now. But I would love to stay here. I love the country. And the people are so warm and kind. Most importantly, you, the family, are very welcoming. You love me. I feel the love and the warmth.
Yes.
Then we're like, we like you and you're welcome. You're my son. When that was the first time he said that.
Yeah.
I feel like you are my son and I love you. And yeah, those were very nice words from him.
I actually remember that Dad mentioned a lot of times that you are like his son.
Yeah. From that time he started mentioning like over and over.
He doesn't have any son, so you're gonna be his son.
Yeah, which is a very great honor to be Dad's son. Yeah.
How about mom? I remember with mom we were communicating just mostly through me, so I had to like translate.
Mom, we talked mostly with mom that day we went for dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, we went for tea, I think. We sat there and she was looking at me like, yeah,
she was maybe trying to observe you because she didn't meet like lots of African looking people. That's why it was a new experience for her. So she was trying to figure out what kind of person you are.
Yeah, she was looking at me and I think she was kind of trying to understand what type of a person I am and also, is this the right person for my daughter? And her question was, do you like Kyrgyzstan?
Yes, yeah.
As well. And I was like, yes, Mom, I love this place. And then you translated.
Yeah.
But I don't know what you were translating at some point, you know. I would say something very, very long and
the
you would be like...
is short, right? I just combined what you said. Yeah, I remember my aunt also mentioned, she was like, are you sure you're translating correct? Because they were like laughing at me saying that maybe I'm just translating something different. Like sometimes they used to joke about it, but I was trying my best to translate accurately. And I remember you stayed at the hotel and mom felt so bad about it. She was just
she wanted me to
about
go to the house
how
immediately.
You are there, and then she was just saying maybe he should come and stay with us.
I chose to stay in the hotel the first time we went because I thought it would be more convenient, first of all, for the family and you to spend some time because you spent a lot of time outside. And you going to your country with a guy and then I'm in the same house with you guys. I don't know how you guys were going to like bond again after staying outside for about 3 years, right?
Yeah, about 3 or 4.
So I decided to stay in the hotel first, just to give you that space for you and your family to like come together, bond, and also talk about the things that you cannot speak in front of me.
Yes.
You know, because when I'm there are some, of course, everybody in this life, you have those things that you cannot say when somebody's like around. I know Mom was like, I think cancel the booking, let's just go straight to our house.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, Mom, I'll come another day.
Later,
And then before you guys left, you remember she went out and got some toothpaste, toothbrushes, some juice, some water.
Yes.
She got so many things.
Worried.
She was worried and she was asking me,
like, how are you gonna stay there alone
can
by
you drink
yourself?
this? Can you drink this? Do you drink cola? Can I get you Coca-Cola?
Yes.
You know, and also there was a little bit of that stereotype of what would an African like to drink?
Maybe Coca-Cola.
Maybe Coca-Cola. Or what type of toothpaste would you like to use? Because we have different teeth, right?
Different teeth.
People will be stereotypical about what an African would use for his teeth or what kind of toothbrush. Maybe his teeth are stronger than our teeth or they're bigger than our teeth. So I think mom had that thing.
And what I like is that you fit in, you know? You are so different from us. I mean, your race is different, the culture is different, but the way how you fit in my family was like, even my aunt mentioned, she was like, I don't even feel that he's different. Feels like he's just one of us. That was the experience in my country.
It was amazing.
After that, we came back to Taiwan, and I remember after 2 months, Dad came to visit us. My tata, your dad, came to see us, and he told me that he came specifically to see me. Actually, he wanted to know what kind of person I am and if I'm the right person to be with you, and give us a blessing.
And give us his blessing, yeah. And to spend some time to get to know you more in person.
Yes.
And it was amazing.
Very nice. I like the communication we had with Dad and the connection we built with him. We are also very close, also like best friends. And I know, Tata, you're watching this video. I love you and I miss you. Yeah.
You and Tata. I can't wait for that day when we can
meet
all
all
meet
of us.
and just come together. You know, my family sitting in one corner and your family sitting in another corner. Then we mix and then everybody's timbudon, you know.
We are actually a very interracial
We'll be
couple.
translators for each other.
Yeah, I think in your family you have like lots of different races as well.
We have a lot of different races.
And in my family, you're the first African in my family.
Yeah, but you will not feel out of place. We don't have Asian specifically, but we have like white, green, blue, orange.
Since we live in Taiwan, we don't have Taiwanese embassies in our countries.
Yeah.
That's why the procedure of the documents
Took
quite
forever.
long. Yeah.
I had to do my documents from Zambia, then send them to South Africa, and then wait for the embassy to notarize them and legalize them, right?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. The procedure is quite long,
Quite
and
long.
if you don't have anyone to help, it takes even longer. Like we had to find an agent.
And most importantly, we also had to wait for God's timing.
Timing, yeah,
We believe so much in God's timing and also doing things that according to God's calendar.
yeah.
So we've been praying about this and also at the same time doing the process of marriage.
Yeah, and since everything has been set and everything is in place, that's why I think now is the right time.
Now is the right time, yeah. There's always time for everything like the Bible says, right?
And Isaiah 60:22 says, I think I will read for you the scripture. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. That's why we believe in God's timing.
Yes. All these things are the reasons why we just feel like we're meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a made up story, it's not a made up feelings or emotions.
Yes.
It's the real things that we've been through that makes us feel like we are meant to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a blessing.
It's
and
a
I'm blessed
blessing.
to have you.
I'm blessed to have you as well.
Yeah. We're just hoping and praying that God will always be on our side and help us as we live throughout our lives and as we grow older, that we grow old in peace and harmony and prosperity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe everything's gonna be all right. We'll stand together through thick and thin, right? Yeah. You can sign out now.
Yeah. We hope that you guys enjoyed watching this vlog and as usual, join the fun
Subscribe.
and come back for more. Bye.
Bye.